Passionate about music.
Look, there's Pink.
And there's Pink in the flesh.
Welcome back
Which
to
one do you
Gaydar.
like better?
Fantastic to see you again.
Hi.
Thanks very much for talking to
Thank
Gaydar
you.
once again.
Now, we were not at all perving over your latest video, all right? And we noticed there's quite a few gay references in some of your videos,
Sure.
which we love. Why are they
Absolutely.
so important to you visually? That one's our favourite with the nun.
The nun, yeah.
You got lucky.
Raise your glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. She was like, "Are you really gonna do that?" I was like, "Yeah. Do you want me to get somebody else?"
But, they
But
are
a nun
important
would
to
say
you.
that, right?
No, yeah, of
They're
course
all
she
in the
would.
closet.
Yeah.
I just think, first of all, I just think that's beautiful.
Sexy as hell as
and, I have a really rad gay audience, so it's important that you represent that. There's always artists that are gay, but yet write songs from a straight perspective, and I've never truly understood that. I mean, I don't judge. Everybody has their own way of doing things, but I think it's important to sort of represent everybody. And if it's my video, then let's fucking do it.
Absolutely.
You know?
We were very privileged. We got one listen to the new album, and I noted down some of the tracks that really stood out to me. Just Could Be the Reason, I really liked. True Love, Walk of Shame,
Yeah.
really fantastic.
We've all done that.
Yeah, we've all done that. Truth About Love, which
Yes,
is obviously the title track.
awesome.
Do you wish someone had played that song to you when you were younger?
Truth About Love? Probably, but it wouldn't have mattered because back then I would have been like, whatever, screw you, shut up. What do you know? I know everything. So it wouldn't matter what anybody told me.
And how about now? I mean, is this a sort of a...
Now I just find the whole experience. I mean, that's just what life is now. I think life is a series of relationships. And when you get to my age, hopefully you have a lot of them and different kinds. And I just think it's life. It's beautiful.
And it is about sweaty armpits, isn't it?
It's totally
it's
about
not all
sweaty
about milk tray and all
armpits.
that shit,
No.
is it?
Yeah, the romance is sort of there, but then, the reality bites in, isn't it? Yeah.
If anyone hasn't seen your acceptance speech for the HRC Bette Midler, they need to Google it. We're going to put it up on our website, but it's
Okay.
absolutely beautiful. There's a picture of it there when she gave you a
That's
massive
amazing.
hug. Can I take you back to when
God, I
Bette
love
Midler
her.
introduced you onto stage and your kind of opening words that you said about being a Virgo and gay? Do you remember what you said?
I don't.
It was
I kinda
really
go off the
lovely.
cuff.
Well, it was say, I'm Alicia, I'm a Virgo, and I'm gay.
Oh, yeah,
Do you
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that?
yeah.
And you said it shouldn't matter at all.
No.
Do you think?
And the gasps in the room.
That's it. And they all went, she is. And then you went,
I
You're
knew
it. We hope.
No, I think that the best day will be when we no longer talk about being gay or straight, or it's not a gay wedding. It's just a wedding. It's not a gay marriage. It's a marriage. It's not a black man or a white woman. It's just a man and a woman, or a human and a human. And I would like to get to that.
Yeah. It was a really lovely speech. And we
Thanks.
found, we watched it this morning as well, didn't we? And we found one of the comments on, posted underneath it.
Was die, bitch.
No, it wasn't at all. No, they can piss off, can't they? It says, if this was a speech made by Britney or Gaga, the media would be all over it. This speech will be quoted on every major newspaper and gossip mags. Do you feel appreciated for what you do for the LGBT world?
By the people that matter.
Fab answer.
Yeah. Totally. My best friend appreciates it. So I'm good. I don't need the headlines. No. I just need the work to get us somewhere. I think anybody that does it for whatever reason is fantastic.
In that speech, you said at 13 you hated your life. Well, what was going on then that you...
Doesn't every 13-year-old hate their life? I think puberty was one thing. Being a girl in this society, being a 1,000-year-old soul in a child's life with rules, and I already knew what I wanted my life to be, and I couldn't get there, and that was very frustrating for me. It's like watching a toddler without the vocabulary. It's just frustration. I was just very frustrated and misunderstood and labeled by the so-called mentors in my life, which were my teachers, and I think I was a bit disappointed as well. in the people around me. Yeah.
And how did you make your way through to where you've got to today
Just
then?
kept kicking and screaming. I find that that's just the best way through sometimes, is to not go quietly.
We asked around Gaydar Towers this morning about you being catnip to lesbians, which
What is
you are.
catnip? Oh.
You don't know what catnip is?
I'm allergic to cats.
Catnip is like something you give them.
It's like
and
a
they chew
drug?
on. Yeah, but it's natural. It's like grass.
So I'm like eucalyptus to a koala bear.
Yeah, that's it. So we all go a bit gooey. And we asked around the studio who's got a crush on Pink around the building, and everyone did. In this
well,
Nice.
room, who's got a
got-
crush
yeah,
on Pink?
Nice.
Have you always had this effect on people?
Never.
Oh, shut up.
Swear
Are
to
you
God.
unaware
Oh,
of it?
please.
I don't think, honestly, I think the question would more be likely to be, who's afraid of her? See, we got a hand.
Oh, look, we got one.
We were talking before about that, the speech you made for the Human Rights Campaign. Why is equality so important to you?
I identify with people that struggle, and I respect people that have to fight for their right to be respected. I felt that way as a little girl. I felt bullied and, again, judged and labeled, and I think it's asinine for one person to think they're better than another person. And I like the underdog. I like sticking up for the underdog. I've been the underdog. I think, I just think it's an incredibly arrogant thought for one person's way to be right. We're all here. That's how I feel about organized religion. How can you be right and the rest of us are wrong? I find it just incredibly arrogant. That's why I love animals and I'm against animal cruelty because, again, it's like, well, how do you think that that's right, that you can wear fur? They can't even speak for themselves. So it's just the whole bullying mentality, I think, is ridiculous and infuriating. And I've met some of the greatest people I've ever met in my life happen to be gay people. And I find that fact hard to ignore. It's really hard to be around racist or homophobic people.
Well, let's hope Mitt Romney doesn't get in then.
Yeah, or Mormons.
Yeah.
As far as I'm
You
concerned,
mentioned that in your
they're
speech.
They're batshit crazy.
Last time I interviewed you, I was talking to you about your track "Dear Mr. President," which I loved, and obviously at that time it was Bush. We've had 4 years of Obama. What do you think? How's he done? And does he stand a chance of re-election?
I think he stands a chance, 50-50, as far as I'm concerned. I think that if anyone that was handed what he was handed when he came in had more than 4 years of work ahead of him, and I think that, unfortunately, in our country, I think politics in general is a puppet show, and Congress makes it impossible. No one wants to work together to actually get shit done. They just want to fight. People just want to fight. And it's sort of just this ping pong game of power, and no decisions are being made on either side. So I would like him to have 4 more years to be stronger. I think he knows he needs to be stronger and stop trying to please everyone. I'm all for it. I don't think it's time to start over with a brand new person with the same set of problems. And I don't think Mitt Romney is the right person.
You said a lovely thing about we're all pink on the inside, which is beautiful. What made you think of that? Because I've never heard anyone say that before. It's really nice.
Because I used to be the token white girl a lot, and I used to hear a lot of my African American friends say, "We all bleed red." And I said, "Yeah, we're all pink on the inside." A little girl said that to me in the ghetto once. She was like, "That's not Alicia. She's not white. She's pink." And it was just really cute and endearing.
You've met Ellen on a number of occasions. We absolutely adore Ellen.
How can you not?
She's just beautiful.
She's the most wonderful person in the entire earth.
What was your first impression the first time you met her?
Oh, she just cracks me up. She's just a gentle soul, and she's really funny and really kind and a lot of fun to be around. She lights up a room. She showed up to one of my parties. It was remember when you were 12 party? So everyone had to dress like they did when they were 12, and we had cotton candy machines and the dunk tanks and all that stuff, and it was so fun. And she showed up with Drakkar. Remember Drakkar? Did you guys have that here? It's like a cologne. It's cheap as hell and disgusting.
I heard her talk about this on her show.
And she would hug people and spray them on their back like 15 times. And if you've ever smelled it, that shit doesn't go away. You can't wash it off. And I would just sit there and watch her douse people. And I was like, this woman is my favorite person ever. It's brilliant. It's fun.
So the new album, The Truth About Love, just which is your favorite track on there? Do you have
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on the day. It's such a sort of kaleidoscope of emotions, so it just depends on the mood, I guess. I really think Just Give Me a Reason is a special song. That's the one with Nate from Fun. And How Come You're Not Here is a personal favorite. I don't know. It just depends. I'm pretty excited about people hearing the whole thing, you know?
Are you pleased with this one? Is it?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm really, really happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, for the first time, I'm really excited to see who picks what. And I think Walk of Shame, although it will never be a video, I think it would be a really funny video.
Should be a video. Can't you just do one for us?
I know, right?
Because we've all been there. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you,
You
Pink.
too.
And thank you for all you do for the LGBT community
Absolutely.
as well.
My pleasure.
Great to meet you. Thank you.
Thanks.
See if we can get Debbie's reaction. How did it all go? Is everything all right?
It's beautiful.
Enjoy talking to Pink?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Come back. No, Debbie, come back.
Moment of my own.
Passionate about music.